Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Champagne here with you. We're back once again in the wonderful world of Coastal Kitchen Simulator. This place is really picking up, and we had a heck of a day in our last episode, a heck of a number of days in our last episode. But we've made things a little bit easier on ourselves. We have hired a general worker who's going to go here and stand in the corner for reasons. We also hired a prep cook who I don't know where the prep cook is right now. They may have gone home for the night, but when we get back in the morning, they will hopefully show back up. So let's. Oh, there they are. They're standing right there. Klaus is just in the office for reasons. I don't know why. I'm not going to ask. We're just going to say okay and leave it at that. So when we did I leave anything out? Let me check real quick. Make sure I didn't leave anything out. No, we're good. Everything's put away. So when we last left off, we had gotten ourselves, we're almost up to level 6 now. We're getting pretty close, I believe, to probably being able to hire another employee at this point. We're going to go ahead and take a quick peek, see if there's anyone else that we're going to be able to hire at level 6. See what this is going to look like. Employees, level 6. We're going to be able to get another, we can already get another server assistant. So the question is, do I really need a second one? I don't know. I'm going to say no for now. And we're going to be able to get a couple more prep cooks at level 6 as well, which feels like it's a lot. So I don't know if we're going to need all that. But we're just going to hold off for now. The other thing that we're going to be able to do is now that we've gotten our way up to level 6, we had decided that we were going to hold off on getting some other stuff here. So we have the ability to get some bread. We have the ability to get some shrimp, and that did lead to a couple of new menu options. So if we go here to our recipe books, we're going to do the roasted shrimp scampi. I might also do the baked shrimp toast. I'm actually going to start just doing the roasted shrimp scampi to start. We'll go with that. Just get into it one step at a time, not get too crazy with everything, and see how it's going to go from there. Because I just don't want to go too far too fast. Is basically the big thing that we're looking at. So we are going to need some shrimp if we're going to do this. So we're going to go ingredients. We are going to buy some shrimp. We're going to buy like 4 boxes of shrimp just to start. And then our lovely Klaus is going to go out there and start prepping like crazy. We're going to take all this stuff out of the fridge, start setting it up as well. And one of the things that we can do is now we can get rid of this cutting board because we are not going to need this given the fact that we have Klaus here to do all of our prep for us. So we can get that out. It's going to give us a lot of space for other stuff. He's going to take the shrimp and just kind of throw it in random spots. I'm okay with that. We're gonna let him do it. Now, there's also apparently this play. If we go into here, play style. So the day speed that controls how quickly the day passes. The auto prep limit limits how many trays of each ingredient the prep cook will prepare. Prep stops automatically when this limit is reached. So 3, that's probably fine. And adjust the maximum time customers will patiently wait for their order and meal. 5 minutes seems like it's okay. So I feel like these are all pretty good. And I think I'm gonna just leave it like that because yeah, 3 trays of each feels like it's a pretty good amount. I don't think we need any more than that. Maybe later on we'll need more, but for now I think we're all right. So let's go ahead, just keep on getting all of our prep done. See what else. I wish I could take this stack of trays and put them somewhere, but it doesn't seem like I can. Which, if that's the case, then no big deal. So that's going to go there. The parsley is going to go there. Our lemons. And then I've got to find a place for the radishes. So we're gonna, yeah, this is where it's going to get to be a little interesting, just with all everything the way that we got it set up. All right, that's all combined. So we need some more parsley. We need some more radishes, maybe a little more salmon. So let's do a couple boxes of parsley. Let's do a couple boxes of radishes. Let's do maybe another box of salmon. Start with all that. That's going to all get prepped. If we take a look at the recipe, I wish I could see the recipe for the shrimp scampi. I'm guessing that it's going to be that the shrimp get roasted. That would seem to make sense. I would not imagine it would be anything other than that. So, and I'm also going to take this salmon, get it roasted as well, because we're going to need plenty of that for our roasted salmon dish. So we'll take care of that. Meanwhile, he's going to keep on throwing this stuff in weird spots, but that's okay. I guess he just doesn't know any better on where to put anything, and that's all right. Did I get radishes? I could have sworn I had radishes. I could have sworn I ordered radishes. Why are you not prepping the radishes? Uh, you should be prepping radishes. Why are you not doing it? Is it because I don't even know why it is? Why is he not prepping radishes? Do you not like radishes? Are you going to ever prep radishes? If I bring them in, will you prep them? Are you stuck? Is there a reason you don't like the radishes? I'll set them here even. Will that be enough for you to prep radishes? I don't know. We'll see if at some point he decides to prep radishes. Maybe he's just on a radish strike. Maybe he's allergic to radishes. I don't know. Whatever you want. I'm sure I don't have the money. $500. Yeah, I don't have it for a lobster thermidor delight. I maybe at some point I'll have the money, but not right now. Let's get into another day. I forget. I think it says we're on day 6. It may at the end of the day tell us what day we're on. I think we're on day 6. And the store is open. The restaurant is open for your convenience, not the store, the restaurant. So we're just going to wait. Again, I don't know why he's not prepping the radishes. That's so weird. Huh. I yeah, I do get it. So we'll, I guess, maybe prep our own radishes. I don't know. So we'll set that there for now. Now, apparently, I can take the ingredient and then put that on there just like that. And then grab some more. Yeah, I'll grab another tray. And yeah, we can pick up the entire cutting board and put everything right onto a tray, similar to what we were doing from tray to tray. So we can do the same thing with that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So let's try that again. Cutting board, and then we'll do a couple more of these because again, I don't know why our prep cook isn't prepping radishes, but he apparently is not a fan. So we're just going to leave it at that. All right, that's all good. And now we're just waiting. There's our first order. So 3 roasted shrimp scampi. So let's start setting some plates down. What is roasted shrimp scampi? What do we need for that? So roasted shrimp scampi is going to be roasted sliced shrimp. So that's kind of what I figured we were going to need. Let's go ahead. Grab all that out of there. So click to take the ingredients. Going to set that there. Let's go ahead, get some shrimp, get that roasting. Going to set that there. So that's going. And meanwhile, while that's going on, I can get the salmon. Go. Left click. That's right. Left click to do this. There. And there's more shrimp. Okay. Yeah, that'll go there. Oh, and then I got to pick these up. Pick up the whole tray. Right click, left click, whole tray. Got it. So there's that. And then what else goes on here? Lemon, parsley. That goes there. Then the scampi is also shrimp, lemon, parsley. So we have a lot of lemon, a lot of parsley on these things. I can see that already. That's going to be a big thing with everything we do. All right, that's good to go. So we got salmon roasted. We got shrimp roasted. I guess I could probably get some more lemon, some more parsley. So let's get a little bit more of each of those just to make sure we have plenty of it. So lemon, parsley, ordered both of those. Let our prep cook hopefully prep them. Again, for whatever reason, he didn't like the radishes, but I hope he'll be good with everything else. Our assistant must be busy, so maybe it will be worth it to hire another assistant. We'll have to wait until we have a little more cash before we do that, but that may be a thing that we need to do. All right, but we got to get all this stuff kind of arranged the way that we want it. So let's do that. That can go there. All right. Next up, 3 roasted herb salmon. Nice and easy. We got plenty of it. Got all the space here now that I moved my one. Oh, shoot. And he took that and put that in a weird spot. Now that I got my cutting board out of the way. So there's that. Lemon on all of these, parsley on all of these. Quality pivots, so quality they are, just like that. That is good to go. And can I merge some of this stuff together? I can. And I can merge some of that together and get even more lemon and even more parsley. We've leveled up. All right, we're not going to worry about that right now. Whatever we got, we're not going to worry about it. Let's get some more lemon, get some more parsley. Let him do all that. Just make sure we keep on going with lemon and parsley all the time because we got plenty of it that we need there. Everything else we seem like we're good. All right, and here, 2 more roasted salmon. I keep on right-clicking the tray, and I do not mean to do that. So, and roasted shrimp scampi, lemon and parsley everywhere. This part's getting to be a little bit easier. I can handle the entire just being the chef and putting the orders together. That part I can do and not get too much trouble and not have too much trouble with it. So I'm good with that. All right, 3 salmon crudos. So finally, some of our radishes come into play. And then a roasted herb salmon. No, quit right clicking. Gotta stop that. Okay, and there's the roasted one. So roasted there. Radishes on all of that. Radishes that look like cheese. And then that all goes there. And on its way. Cool. Easy peasy. More lemons there. And will that merge? No, that will not. Will that merge? No, not entirely. So we still got some left there. Shrimp will merge out of existence. Okay, that's fine. And now you're just going to stand behind me. That's not weird at all. Not whatsoever. 1 raw salmon slice. Left click on that. I almost right clicked again. Almost, but I did not. That's all we got there. Next up, it's going to be a raw salmon slice and a salmon crudo. So yeah, maybe I will get a second helper. Maybe that'll give me 2 serving trays, possibly. If so, then that's not a bad thing. So we'll have to try that. Raw salmon slices, left click, almost did it again. Radishes in both, parsley there, lemon there, and off they go. How much money we got? 655. So yeah, let's try this. Let's see what's going to happen if we do this. So employees, serving assistant, $500 for 7 days. For either $500 7 days. I mean, what do we got to lose? Well, we'll give it a whirl. So keep 2 server assistants on duty at the same time. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. I mean, I'm hoping for good things. It may not do anything that I wanted it to do, but if not, then we can always get rid of one of them. If all else fails. But yeah, there's Aether right there. There's a meal. Yeah, and that does not get us a second serving tray. I was really hoping it would, but no dice. So, all right, not a problem. Couple of salmon, 1 regular, 1 roasted. And then the crudo is that. Those are ready to go. I'm going to need some more salmon, so let's get some more salmon happening here. Let's get a couple more boxes of salmon. Let's get 3 more boxes of salmon. I mean, who are we kidding? We're going to end up needing 3. So let's do that. Let's merge that together. So that way he's got plenty that he can set out. Let's merge our lemons together and merge some of our parsley. That'll work. He's going to set that in a random spot. That's all right. Now we need 1 more roasted herb. Good to go there. Yeah, I was really hoping that was going to lead to a second serving tray. And if it doesn't, then like I said, I might not keep that second server around because there just may not be a reason to have them. Oh, no, I didn't really mean to do that, but that can go there. And then this salmon can all get, that all merges in. Perfect. And again, why? So where's the other one? All right. So what are you even doing back there? What are you even up to if you are not helping with so where are both of them? Why is he there not doing anything? And the other one is what is there something I need to do? Do I need to prioritize them? If I go in here and take a look, do I need to set priorities on them? Let's take a look. I mean, their working speeds are both slow. I just didn't know if there was something I needed to do to like make it better. And at this point, I've already paid for it, so I there's no reason to fire the person when I just hired them. But it may just be that I don't bring him back again. But like, yeah, someone should totally be taking this away, and I don't know why they're not. I mean, that is a roasted herb salmon. For whatever reason, it said 0-1 on there for the longest time. Now it's going. I'm very confused because that trade definitely said 0-1 on there, and we absolutely made a roasted herb salmon. So I don't know what happened there. Whatever it was, it's done now. All right, roasted herb salmon, raw salmon slices. Okay, those both say that. We're gonna need some more. Let's see. I've got one roasted herb salmon on the board, so maybe we're not going to need any. Well, no, we got three that we need to make there. There's two there. Um, yeah, there's going to be five all day. So I just hesitate to make too much of it because I don't want to waste it. But at the same time, I don't. Oh no, I don't want to reboot the employee. You got to get out of my way, dude. You're like all up in my business and making me want to accidentally click on you. And we do not want to accidentally click on you because then it's going to ask me if I want to reboot you, and I never want to reboot you. I just need you to be slightly in another space. That would be wonderful. That's good to go. Merge some of that together and some of our lemons together. Might as well merge that parsley together from a distance. There's some way back salmon. One salmon crudo, nice and simple. So can I grab that radish from back there? I can't. Perfect. Crudo registered. Okay, everything is registered on the trays. That's good. How many roasted herb salmon do I have? Still five, and I've got two there. So right now I need three for the for what we have in terms of roasted orders. Yeah, because there's three, there's two. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to make put that in. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully we're not going to have any more than that that happens today. We might, but hopefully we don't. And at some point I will need to get some more propane for our oven here. All right, so we're gonna pick that up, left click that, right click that, and set that back there. So this is three roasted herb salmon and a raw slice. So those are way back there in the distance. And it's interesting. It's still interesting that the game like specifically shows you what plate everything is supposed to be. Like I couldn't put the herb salmon here because this was specifically the raw salmon slice plate. I guess that's good just because it makes it so that way you can't mess the plate up. You've got to follow the formula. So I guess that's kind of nice that you can do that. Still no roasted herb salmon unless there's some on the board, and I'm just not seeing it. That was our 13th order of the day so far. Wow. And there's a 19th. Oh, there's another roasted herb salmon. Doggone it. I was hoping we were going to be at the end of it, but we're not. So I'm going to have to cook up at least one more of that. I just hate cooking one and then having that use up all the fuel that it uses up to cook up one piece of salmon. So hopefully we're going to have a bunch more orders that are going to be roasted herb salmon. For that matter, how are we doing on roasted shrimp scampi? We got 1, 2, 5, 6. And I've got how much of it there? 5. I really need one of these people to not watch scampi. That would be kind of good if one person would just change their mind. And, well, but if they're eating shrimp, then they're eating scampi because that's the only thing we got. So I guess they can't really change their mind on that because no one wants raw shrimp. That's not a good idea. Really, really not a plan. So yeah, we can't make people do that. Not going to keep our restaurant if we make people eat raw shrimp. And it's not cooked cold shrimp like shrimp cocktail. It would just be raw shrimp. We've leveled up again. Again, I'm not going to worry about it. We got plenty of other things going on. We leveled up mighty quickly. So roasted herb salmon on a couple of these way back in the distance. There's that one. Okay, salmon crudo on these. Lemons everywhere. Parsley there. Cool. Might need some more. Yeah, we're going to need more lemons. Absolutely. Let's get a few more boxes of lemons because we're going to certainly need it. So, ingredients, lemons. Let's get 3 boxes of them. Let him go to town on cutting up a bunch of lemons. I will probably at some point need some more radishes. I probably should have done that as well, but I did not. And again, I don't know whether or not he's going to actually like cut the radishes. I don't know why he didn't before, but for whatever reason, he's like, nope, not going to deal with radishes. I just don't know why. All right, 3 scampi, 1 raw salmon slice. So 3 of you. Nope, that's not the one. 1 raw salmon slice. So radish, parsley, and then lemon and parsley everywhere else. Excellent. That's all good to go. Let's merge that. Actually, not much we can do to merge that there. 1 pixel with that. And lemon in the distance. Okay. So all good. Everything's looking good right now. And I guess there is also some space in the cold storage for extra refrigeration if we run out of space in our fridge there. There is another spot where we can put other things. I was not aware of that. So that was a good thing to learn because that was always one of my concerns is what are we going to do if we have more stuff on trays? You got to get out of my way, man. You're in my way, and that does not work for me. So yeah, I was always concerned about what would we do if we like had more stuff on trays than we could put in the fridge. But apparently that's the answer, is just putting it in the cold storage in the special section for that. All right, these are all good to go. I'm going to buy a couple of boxes of parsley, a couple boxes of radishes. Hope that he actually cuts the radishes this time. So let's see if that's going to happen. Fingers crossed he will. Fingers crossed he's like better with radishes now. We shall see. 1 of each roasted. Oh, oh no. Did I run out of it? So let's see. I need how many? I need 1, 2, 4 more scampi and 1 salmon. Literally 1 salmon. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's a shame. Oh man, that's a real bummer. And I can't put both of them in there at the same time, I don't think. I don't know. Maybe you can. I probably should have tried. That would have been good to try, but I did not. The counter's clean. Trust me, it's okay. I know you're putting salmon on a counter. It's fine. It's okay. It's clean. Again, I know you don't believe me, but it is. Okay, 1 salmon in there. Wasting a bunch of fuel. Salmon will come back here. Let's see. And what was I missing? I was missing that one. And that's good to go. Onto that tray. Meanwhile, Emil's just there, like waiting, waiting patiently for me to finish up my stuff. Okay, that's done. We got scampi. So 1 scampi, 2 crudo. and 2 crudo. And again, still not cutting up the radishes. I don't know. I do not understand why he's got a problem with the radishes. What is the issue? Or is he now going to do it? Maybe I don't know. Now he cut them up. Huh. That's so weird. Maybe he just didn't like the fact that we had all the other radishes. I don't know. But he's doing it now. I mean, only one of them, but that's so strange. So strange. Yeah, so he left. Apparently, like one thing of radishes is his limit. I guess that's where we are. So I don't know. All right, radish. It's okay. So many things take lemon and parsley anyway, so it's I guess not that big of a deal. We don't have as much that uses radish anymore, and we have one order left: 2 crudo, 2 scampi. How did I miscount that? I can do math. I really can. I don't know why I had such a hard time with it there, but apparently I did. So yeah, math is my strong suit. I know you don't believe me. I wouldn't believe me either after that, but it really is. Okay, salmon, salmon, scampi, one more. Yeah, there were probably a bunch of people that were like screaming at their screen going, "You counted wrong!" And you're right, I did. We just proved that. We absolutely proved that to be true. I could not count for whatever reason. That's done. All right. That will go away. He's getting ready to cut something else up. What do we even have out here anymore? Lemons and radishes. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to cut the radishes up because, again, for whatever reason, he's not touching them. I don't know why. It's kind of strange, but he's just leaving them alone. And I don't quite get it. And then we got to get one more tray for the rest of them. All right, so there's that. Oh, and I've still got more left. Okay, so yeah, we got to do that one too. Because he won't cut that one either. I don't know. No. Misclick, right click, boom, done. Anything out here? No. And no. All right, good. Now we can start taking stuff and putting it away here. It'd be nice if our helpers could like actually put stuff away too, but they can't seem to do that. That does not seem to be on their job description, putting things away. So I guess we'll have to do that ourselves, which is all right. So shrimp, radishes, and something will have to go into the cold storage because we only have 4 shelves and we have 5 items here. So that goes there. And the lemons can go together. That's good. That gets rid of 1 tray. Oh, and this, oh yeah, this is all full. What, actually, what was that? Oh, now I get it. Now I get it. We had the radishes up there. Yeah, maroon. Oh, that was the problem. Okay, now I understand. Now I understand. Like, why is he not doing anything with the radishes? Because I left a whole bunch of radishes up on the top shelf of the fridge because I did not pull them out, because I did not see them, because I am Maroon Central all the time. So that makes a lot more sense now in terms of what's going on. All right. So last thing, the salmon. Go ahead. This goes up here, I guess. Yeah, all ingredients in this cooking tool will be preserved for the next day. And that. And then we got some radishes there, which also have to go back there. All right. And that. So that's there. Okay. So with level 7 now acquired, let's go ahead here, take a look. We're going to go ahead, continue the next day. Yeah, a lot happened today. A whole lot. Got $856 in the bank. And an extra day would take like another half hour. We're already like a half hour in. So this one might be a short one, to be honest with you. But we're going to take a look and see what we can do with it, like ingredients and stuff like that. So the next recipe is all right, so we got the shrimp scampi. The next one up would be the baked shrimp toast. So that would be next up. And that would be bread, shrimp, and parsley. Crispy toast topped with creamy shrimp blend, baked until golden, and then served with parsley. So we'll get that recipe. That'll be the next thing that we have on the menu here. A crunchy savory treat that's hard to stop at just one. And in terms of other people that we can hire, let's take a look and see what we've got there. Because again, it feels like it's a lot. Yeah, I mean, another prep, we've got two additional prep cooks, and I just don't think we need it. And another server assistant. I've already got two server assistants. I've already got one too many here, I feel like. So I don't think we're going to do that. And then other menu recipes that we can get. So grilled salmon bread is the only other one that's available. And again, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself there. Later on, we're going to have lobster thermidor, fancy. Going to have lobster with herbs, salmon with mustard, lobster soup. That's exactly what a lobster soup looks like. It's a big bowl of soup with a lobster right in it. Shrimp soup and a crab soup. Those are the things we have coming up down the road. But I think that will wait for another day. I think we're going to have a short one on this one because, again, another day would take about a half hour. It feels like every day takes about a half hour at this point. There's a lot that happens here. I could speed the day up. I don't really want to speed the day up, so we'll leave it at that. We've got our second assistant here again, which feels like it's one assistant too many. We've got a couple new things on the menu. We're cranking through levels pretty easily. And yeah, next time around, we'll get into the wonderful world of toast and see exactly what that is going to do for our lovely restaurant here by the whatever body of water that is. That is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really liked this video, I'd love it if you considered giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.